with the hips. We'll do what's called a toe tap or a hip opener. So my one foot will lift up, I will tap to the side, I will come back and switch feet. So you're going to give that a shot now, lifting your knee up and over and back to middle. If you have any hip issues today and the lifting up doesn't feel very pleasant, you're welcome to just simply slide your toe along the floor, keeping it a little lower impact. So pick your version. We are going to do it one more time on each leg. Perfect. When you get back to center, everybody, we're going to do a simple leg extension, one leg at a time, just to warm up through your knee joints. So again, posture tall, shoulders relaxed, hands rested. Right leg first, we're just going to simply lift, lower, and switch legs. So just a little bit of a lift to wake up those knees. Like my knees just cracked, like they need this, right? Usually a cracking noise is air releasing from that joint. It just needs to be moved. So as long as you're feeling no pain, continue there for 3 more. 2. And 1. Now release both feet back to the floor. Let's wake up your ankles. You're going to simply lift your heels off of the floor and then rock your heels back and lift your toes. So we're going to do up and down with those feet. Let's see if we can go a little fast. Wake them up. Now you're going to keep this exact motion with your feet rocking up and down, but we're going to go to the sides. So you're going to heel toe outward and heel toe inward. So now we're still getting that stretch through the inner leg and the ankles are still working. One more time. All right, and I'll meet you back with your feet about hip width apart. All right, we're going to do one time through our flow just to connect our breath, get our whole body warm, and then we will move into our strength. So go ahead and join me now with your arms kind of alongside the body, palms facing the front. Posture tall. On your inhale, we're going to reach up high like we're going to touch the ceiling. Big exhale, taking a hinge at our hips. Fingertips float down just however low you'd like to go today. On your inhale, slide your hands up your shins till you get to your knees and hold. On your exhale, melt your chest back down to your thighs. Perfect. Next, deep breath reaches the arms back up towards the ceiling. Hands will touch. Exhale your hands to your heart. All right, release your hands now. Okay, we're going to move into our strength. So here's where our magic tea towel comes into play, or resistance band, whatever you're working with today. Now, I again have a rectangular one. So the way I'm going to hold it is on the 2 longest ends there. And then I'm going to do one of those. So it gets to be kind of like a little bit wound up. Okay. Then when you're ready, take your hands on the very ends and we're going to hook right below the knee there on the shin. Now, when you're ready, just come up onto your big toe on your right leg there. Your hand placement on the tea towel, the closer you are to your leg, the more control. Okay, so when you're ready, create no tension in your shoulders. Start to draw the knee upward and then downward. So what we're doing here, guys, is creating a supported leg lift. So if anyone is working with some hip issues, this is a really easy way to guide your leg up with support without going too high. So we're going to continue priming that leg for 3 more lifts, and then we're going to add a bit of a challenge. So on your next lift up, you're going to hold your leg in the air. Hold. Chest up tall. Now get ready. We're going to take it to the right-hand side. So you're going to open like a book and close. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Keep going. This is a really good way to start to engage that right butt cheek, the glute muscle, as well as continue to work through the hip flexor and quads, so the upper thigh. 3 more here, side to side. And we're going to make it a bit harder for you. 2, 1. Now meet me all the way back down with just your big toe touching the floor. Now here's your challenge. If that felt just right for you with the support of the tea towel, please keep it and do it again. If you want a challenge though, what we're going to do now is draw the knee up, hold. Reach your arms over your head or as high as your arms will allow. Hold. Now very slowly rotate your leg to the right, to the middle, and release back down, grabbing that shin again. Release your big toe to the floor. Make sense, guys? So you have two options. One is with the tea towel the entire time. The other one was with the added arm lift. So here we go. We're going to do a few. Knee up. I'm going to go for the harder version today. So whatever you feel good with. Arms in the air, chest up tall, hold. Take that leg all the way to the right, hold. Take it back into the center, gradually coming down to the shin and lower down. Let's do one more here. Knee lift, arm raise, hold. Open up that leg. You can do it. Squeeze, back to center, and release the leg. Beautiful. Now just take that tea towel off. Give your legs a little bit of a shake in and out, loosen up. We're going to do the same thing on the left leg now. So when you're feeling ready, place your tea towel just about shin height. You're on the big toe now of the left foot. Let's start to draw that posture back up tall. So as soon as you're feeling pretty ready, we're going to start by drawing that knee up and down to start. Inhale, exhale. Now, a lot of the times when we're lifting our leg up, especially when we're holding on to a band or something like the tea towel, is our shoulders will actually elevate like this, and we don't even realize it, guys. We don't want to create more tension there. We want to reduce. So try to keep your shoulders down as you lift your leg for two more. All right, now on your next leg lift, go ahead and hold it in the air. Challenge yourself here just by gently opening to the left with the support of the band or a towel and back to middle. So let's go a few times opening and closing like a book. This is a good way to lubricate that hip joint as well. So continue there, breathing in and out for 4, 3, 2, and 1. I will meet you back down with that big toe touching the mat. Now here comes the challenge. We're going to do that arm raise. Remembering what your options are, though, you can keep your tea towel the entire time. Here we go. On your inhale, draw the knee up and hold. Strong arms. We're going to reach up, 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 up as high as your arms will allow and hold. Now draw that leg to your left this time. Hold. Back to center. And then very gradually bringing that tea towel across the shin and drop down. Now you know what to do. We're doing a few more. Knee up. Arms up. Leg out. Leg in. Everything will release back down. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lift. Open. Close. Release. You're doing fantastic, guys. Give me 1 more repetition here. Knee up. Arms up. Open. A lot of strength in that leg, I know. Slowly bring your leg down and release your tea towel just into your lap and shake out your legs. You're doing fabulous. Now here comes the next exercise. It is a little bit of a stretch and a strength movement. It is to target our hamstring muscle, so the back of our leg. Now, depending on what kind of tea towel you have, if it's too short, you might struggle a little bit with this one. So when you're ready, take your longest position there. So you're holding right on the end. Right foot again. We're going to hook the towel on the kind of middle part of the foot. Now, if you don't have any strap or anything like that, you can also place both of your hands underneath your right thigh. When you're ready, though, let's start to gently straighten the right leg and lift it up. Go up as high as you can and then slowly lower down all the way to the floor. We're going to do this again. So inhale, lift. Up, up, up until you feel that stretch all the way here and back down. Now, just a heads up, guys, some of us are only going to lift up this high. And that's okay. That's what you're working with today. That's what we want to do. But if you have more flexibility and you want to really get that deeper stretch, just work with your height. Okay, 2 more times. Breathing in and out. Okay, now here's the challenge. We're gonna hold the next one in the air. Hold. Now here is where it gets a little tricky. We're gonna take our right hand and grab both straps so we can release our left arm out. Now for some of us, this is all you got. This is where we stay. If you want a more challenging pose, you're going to reach your leg open to the right, keep the chest lifted and hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and slowly come back to center. Guide your leg to the floor and unhook. Did you feel that one? I hope so. A lot of stretch in the back of the leg, but also a bit of strength as well. All right, we're moving into our other side, everyone. So take your, right on the ends of your hand placement on your band or your towel. Left foot, here we go. We're gonna start to lengthen and lift and then lower down. Now, some of us will have one leg that's tighter than the other significantly. And for others, it might just be subtle. You might be working with an injury. So again, just keeping it low might be better for some of us today. An option to take both hands under the thigh if you have no tea towel today. Wherever you are, continue to work at your height for 3 more lifts. Inhale, exhale. On your next lift, we will hold it. So hold it up where you feel comfortable. Some of you will stay right here. Others will try and grab the band with the left hand and open the right arm out. Now, when you're here, don't lose your posture. Stack your spine, pull your core in tight, and maybe, just maybe, you can open your leg to the left. Don't feel like you have to look perfect. Do your version for 5, 4, 3, 2, slowly come back to center, guide everything back to the floor and unhook. We're gonna give our hands a little bit of a break from grabbing the tea towel, guys. So just place it behind your chair for a moment and then give your fingers just a light little shake, just to loosen up. And then your wrists, give them a roll. Beautiful. Now your fingers will just interlace together and push your palms all the way forward as you push your body forward, just a little bit out of the chair. Inhale, bend your elbows and bring your hands back to your heart. We're going to do 2 more like this. So big push and back. 1 more time, big push and release. Now I'm going to get you to keep your arms up a little bit so your elbow is in line with your shoulder and your elbow is in line with your wrist. So you look like a cactus. All right, keep your shoulders from elevating. We don't want this. We want to keep the shoulders down. And we're going to work with a bit more strength here. So when you're ready, you're going to squeeze your arms together really tight and then inhale to open. Exhale, squeeze really tight and inhale to open. Now I want you to focus on trying to get your elbows close as possible. For some of us, we might not be able to touch elbows, but we're going in that direction, right? And then as you draw your arms back, keep pushing your heart forward, getting that stretch. 2 more times, here we go. And 1. Good, nice job, guys. Now, can you extend your arms out? Awesome, so we look like the letter T. Our palms are facing the camera. Shoulders relaxed. Now we're going to start to do some circular motions here with the arms. Now, for some of us, we cannot get our arms up this high, so you might be doing circles down here. That's okay. But if you have that range, you're up with me here. Now, here comes the faster circle. So we're going to try and speed it up, double time. By creating that faster speed, you're challenging your muscle a little bit more. Keep breathing here for 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold it. Start to rotate your palms now up to the ceiling. Your arms are going to start to get heavy, guys. If you need to rest them at any time, please do, and then just jump back in. But if you're up here with me the whole time, we're gonna try now and do a little pulse. So all you're doing, guys, is lifting up an inch and down an inch with your arms. And it probably is gonna start to feel like you're holding some weights, right? So give me 5 more with your breath. 5, 4, 3, we're almost done. We're gonna add a little bit of movement now. 4 times coming to the front, looks like this. 1, 2, 3, middle, and then out. 2, 3, wide. 2 more like that. If you need to take a break, you know what to do. Otherwise, challenge yourself. Breathe through it. 1 more time. Here we go. 2, 3, middle. Last time coming out. And then give yourself a slow release. Big sigh. Whew. Shake it out. Maybe a couple shoulder rolls. Nice job, everybody. All right, we're gonna come back into our strength, working with that tea towel again. So please go ahead and grab it for me now. We're gonna go back to the kind of widest part here, make a little wrap. So you've got it looking something like this. And then we're actually gonna be holding it, palms facing the floor, and our hands will be just a little bit wider than our shoulders. Okay, from here, our arms are raised up, and we're gonna bend our elbows and start to pull on the towel a little bit. So almost like you're gonna stretch it apart as if you would a band. On your inhale, we're gonna push the arms back. So exhale to pull in, inhale to push out. Once you've got that motion, we're gonna try and add our torso movement. So as you lean forward now, you'll push out, exhale, pull in. Now, it is important that you're literally trying to stretch and pull it apart right here. If I just go forward and back and I'm not thinking about my towel and it's loose, I'm not engaging my back muscles. So you should start to feel your shoulder blades retract and draw together here. And those muscles that are surrounding start to engage. Okay, 1 more time, inhale, exhale. Take a moment now, everyone, to rest your arms down. Shake it out. Maybe if your neck is feeling a little tense, you can do a couple of rolls here, side to side. The next exercise we're going to do with the tea towel is going to add a rotation or a twist. So what I'll have you do with your hand placement is just keep your hands holding the towel, but find your arms down to the left side of your chair. From here, we're going to turn our chest to face the left wall. Awesome. Now we're going to take a little bit of a rotation. We're going to come up, middle, and down to the right. Try that now with me. Take an inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now for some of us, this is just right, coming about shoulder height in the middle, and then dropping down. If you would like a more difficult exercise, still keeping with our rotation, you can try lifting straight up over your head and down. Now this requires a lot more shoulder mobility. So if you go to lift and you feel the sharp pain, you've gone too high. So go ahead and just keep it at a level that feels better for you today. All right, give me 2 more wherever you're at. 1 and 2. Now take your hands back to your thighs here and just give us a second to release. That was fabulous. Now we're going to do 1 more here. We're going to actually fold it in half 1 more time. So it's going to look actually quite short and thick. So I'm going to hold it like this, if that makes sense. Awesome. Now we're going to do another arm raise, but this time we're going to add your legs. So we're going to get our arms working with our legs at the same time. A little bit of coordination, but we got to keep our brain sharp. So here we go. Start to reach your arms out in front of you. And again, for some of us, this is high enough. If you'd like to go higher, it'll be harder. So definitely try that if you can. Pull your tummy muscles in nice and tight. Start to draw your right knee up. And as you come down with your arms, you're going to crunch forward. That tea towel should now be in front of your right leg. And rest it down. Arms back to center. Here we go, other side. Left knee draws up. Inhale, release. So once you know what you're doing, you're going to try to go a little faster. So tummy tight, down, up. 4, 3, 2, one more. Good, and rest it down. Nice job. All right, everyone, let's take a moment to place the tea towel back behind us. And if you need a quick sip of water, let's take it together now. And then we'll move back into a bit of a flow, reconnect with our breath, and then we'll move into a little bit of cardio. So when you're ready, just meet me still at the front edge of the chair, still sitting tall, shoulders relaxed, and arms alongside your body. Make sure your feet are about hip width apart and planted, and palms are facing forward. Together, we're actually going to do 3 flows now. So on our inhale, we'll reach up. Big exhale, forward fold. Let your body melt downward. On your inhale, slide up to your knees, halfway up. Exhale, melting down again. On your next inhale, reach your arms over your head, bring your hands together. And exhale your hands to your heart. Let's see if we can do that together 2 more times. If you need a break, take it at any time. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to knees. Exhale, down we go. On your next breath in, reach those arms up like you mean it. And have those hands melting down. Good job. 1 more time through your flow. A reminder, if you cannot lift high, you are coming forward. Here we go. Big exhale. Inhale, half. Exhale, down. Good job, guys. Reach it up all the way now. Big stretch, hands together. Exhale your hands to your heart. Wonderful job. Hands come down. Now we are going to move into some faster movements, trying to raise our heart rate and train our heart and lungs to get a little stronger. So that way they're more efficient and they don't have to work as hard in the long run. So I'm going to be standing. If you would like to join me standing, please do it now. If you would prefer to stay in your chair, you're absolutely welcome to do that. So I will turn my chair just slightly to the side. And that way you guys can see a little bit more of what I'm doing with my lower body. All right, so we are going to start off with 3 exercises, and we're going to try and do 3 rounds of those moves. So the first one is pretty straightforward. We're going to be in a little mini kind of squat here. So I've got just a little bend in my knee, my bum's pushing out a little bit. And I'm just going to do a reach and a reach. So notice my hand. One hand is on the chair and one hand is reaching forward. Okay, that is our first exercise. Then our second one we'll do is both hands on the chair. And we're going to try and lift our heels up to our bum. So I alternate my feet. Okay. And then our third and final movement will be, we're going to try and do almost like opposite right leg, left arm, little crunch. So I'll still have the chair for support. I will guide you through it all. So here we go. We're going to start off little mini squat. Arm reaches in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Reach and reach. So I'd like you to try and take a pace that feels appropriate for you. The faster you go, obviously, the harder. But remember that chair is there for you. So one hand on, one hand reach. If you would like to go a little harder today and you're very confident in your balance, you don't have to touch the chair. Okay, but you know your body, so work it out. Today I'll use the chair. We're going to do 8 more. 7, 6. Keep breathing in and out here. Your last 4. 3. Getting ready to bring our heels to our bum. Here we go. So now we're going to do a little up, up, heel to bum. So I'd like you to really focus on squeezing your hamstring muscle. Drive the heel right up, and you get bonus points today if you can touch your heel to your bum. Okay, if this is a little bit too hard for you, you're welcome to stand up and do a slower version. If you're sitting on the chair, you can do the same motion here, heels up. Do your best, everybody. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, just slightly turn towards the left, keeping the right hand on the chair. Left arm reaches in front of you, right foot slightly back. We're going to drive the knee